Let's talk about the endocrine system and homeostasis. Homeostasis is a process that allows a constant internal environment in the body to be maintained despite changes in the external environment. Things that have to stay the same or we die includes body temperature, blood glucose, electrolytes, and blood gases. For your internal environment to remain constant, you must have a monitor to detect the problem and a control to fix it. This is like the thermostat in a house. If room temperature is set to 21 degrees Celsius, then the thermostat continuously checks to see if the temperature has gone down. If the temperature drops below 21, then the thermostat turns on the furnace, which blows hot air into the house, heating it. Once the temperature is above 21 degrees, then the furnace is shut off. You have a control mechanism like this in your body for blood sugar levels. If blood sugar is too high, then the pancreas, which is the monitor, detects it and secretes insulin, which stimulates the liver, the control, to store glucose. Insulin also increases cellular permeability to glucose, which further decreases blood sugar levels. Once blood sugar levels are normal, then the pancreas stops releasing insulin. This is a type of negative feedback. The endocrine system and the nervous system work together to regulate body activities or to maintain homeostasis. The nervous system consists of the brain, spinal cord, and neurons, and the endocrine system consists of endocrine glands and the hormones that they secrete. Let's compare the two systems. The nervous system produces neurotransmitters. The endocrine system produces hormones. Nervous system has direct cell-to-cell communication, so information travels right from one cell across the synapse to the next cell. The endocrine system releases hormones which travel through the bloodstream to their target cell. Nervous system is fast acting. Think about the fight or flight mechanism. It is instantaneous. The endocrine system speed varies based on the hormone released. Nervous system is short duration. Once the emergency is over, the nervous stimulation stops. The endocrine system is longer lasting effects because hormones have a while before they are removed from the bloodstream. The nervous system causes muscle contraction and glandular secretion, and the endocrine system influences growth, development, and metabolic activities. The role of the hypothalamus is to connect the endocrine system with the nervous system. Its main job is to tell the pituitary gland to start or stop making hormones. So the hypothalamus, just above the pituitary, is part of the nervous system, and it controls the pituitary gland, which is part of the endocrine system. The endocrine system glands secrete hormones into the bloodstream, which travel to their target tissue and bind with receptors on that tissue. While all cells are exposed to hormones circulating in the bloodstream, not all cells react. Only a hormone's target cells, which have receptors for that hormone, will respond to its signal. When the hormone binds to its receptor, it causes a biological response within the cell. Our body has set points for each chemical produced that controls metabolic reactions. Hormones are maintained at certain levels. They have a dynamic equilibrium which maintains homeostasis. So although they have an average concentration, over time they increase and decrease. Tropic hormones target endocrine glands and cause secretion of their hormones. If they contain the word tropic, releasing, or stimulating, then they are tropic hormones. Examples include thyroid stimulating hormone, which stimulates the thyroid gland, and adrenocorticotropic hormone, which right in its name tells you where it goes. It goes to the adrenal cortex. Because it's tropic, causes the adrenal cortex to release its hormones. Negative feedback to maintain homeostasis. It prevents chemical imbalances in the body. Once a hormone produces the desired effect, the hormone production must decrease. Let's look at this in a negative feedback loop. The hypothalamus releases a tropic hormone which goes to the pituitary gland. It releases its tropic hormone to its target endocrine gland, which would release a hormone. That hormone decreases the production of both tropic hormones, leading to its release, which maintains homeostasis. Let's go over the endocrine glands starting at the top. The hypothalamus is the uppermost gland in the brain. Just below that is the pituitary gland. In the neck is the thyroid gland. And on the thyroid gland are 4 parathyroid glands. Next, not an endocrine gland, but an organ stimulated by hormones from the endocrine system, is the liver. It stores glucose and is affected by insulin, glucagon, cortisol, and epinephrine. The pancreas is for blood sugar level control. We have 2 adrenal glands, one sitting on top of each kidney. The kidney, again, not an endocrine gland, is an organ controlling water and salt regulation in our bodies. It's stimulated by 2 hormones from the endocrine system, ADH and aldosterone. The last 2 endocrine glands are the ovaries and testes, which we will cover in the reproductive system.